I think my voice is slightly better. I think. Maybe not as deep and brain rattling as it was yesterday for you all to have to endure. But even if my voice is improving, my in-game financial situation is not. Huzzah! Kelly, Bear, welcome to the stream, everyone. I slept a little bit better last night, and I'm starting to get my sense of taste back gently. But I think there's a long way to go until I'm out of this. So, you're try again to a stream with no camera. Just cook meth. Well, I used to make money in a similar way from that, Huzzah. But my fucking customer has decided to not be in his apartment or not buy enough product. I need to spread out a little bit. Hey, that's a point. There might be more people to sell Q to in this game. I don't know. Meth will fix the debt and the cold. I'm sure. If I'm dead, I can't worry about it, right? Alright, good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, whichever fits. We've got a company meeting to get to today. That's our first job. I don't know if the company meetings are mandatory. Like, if I was to choose to pick the Tuesday for the day off and miss the company meeting, would I get a bollocking? I feel like he did say they're mandatory, though. I don't know. Oh, God. Double music. Can't be asked to tab out. We'll just mute that one for now. Right, first job, get straight to work. It's like 9 a.m. or something dumb, so I'm going to be late for work, but I've got about 18 hours of overtime to make up, so we should be fine. Let's just get in, shall we? It's weird to have this music on while I'm still loading in. I'm actually going to do something. Well, once we've loaded in, I'm going to set my winter car to the highest possible priority on my task manager. See if I can get it to eke out a few more frames. It seems to work alright with this frame rate mod. But the second I open OBS with it, it decides it's going to die. Alright, we're in. Okay, give me a second, I'll do it now. You won't be able to see it, but I'm fiddling. What do you do? Details, my winter car, set priority. Like that. So we might be able to eke a little bit more out of it. Who knows? Lovely. It's Tuesday. It's 10 a.m. Oh, fuck, I need to get to work and quick. I guess we'll deal with problem and we'll just leave. Can anybody remember what time the meeting was yesterday? Oh, God, I'm going to be in so much trouble. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We've got time off in lieu, but as long as I can get there for the meeting, we'll have a short afternoon at work and we'll come back home. Do you think, should I give up on trying to pay the debts? I've got 14 grand fuel tax fine or something. Was it Bear? After lunch, right? And it wasn't early, 1 or 2 p.m. Cat's good afternoon. Alright, that's not bad. Just in case it was mandatory, I feel like I should probably get there and fast. Okay, sorbet. Don't fuck me around this time. Just turn on, just start, please. I suppose the block heater almost confirms it to start, right? Right, while it's warming up. Do we think, genuine question, for the good of the stream and the playthrough, it would be sensible to persist with this Futufon business after the probation period's over? Or maybe when the probation period's over, then we can go and start working out whether or not there's some stunts we can pull to get away with it. But it feels like a lot of a commitment for not a lot of, like... It kind of hinders gameplay a bit too much. I don't know. And especially now I'm receiving unemployment while working. I don't know if I'm going to end up with some big fine there as well. Alright. Hopefully it'll warm up by the time we've set off. Oh shit, we're already fogging up. I need to go. Oh, game, don't do me like this. I need to get to work. More like my winter car. That's true, actually, Trim. I've not thought about it like that before. Glad you're here, babe. In 5 years in real life, we're going to be working triple overtime, chasing a regional manager position at Fruitafon, and the engine's still going to be in pieces. It's a commentary on capitalism. I should fuck it off, shouldn't I? I should fuck it off. I should fuck it off. You'll be right for later, by the way. Yeah, but I might not be able to wear that outfit you were suggesting. Probably, yeah, I'll be fine. We might, maybe, I might have to play somebody who's ill and a little quiet. But I'll make it, I'll be fine. Well, I'll make it, but I might not be fine. How about that? Don't bother coming. Roger that. Bye. Ugh. Do you know what? Motion sickness, let's say motion sickness, but the nausea from driving doesn't seem to be too bad today. We're alright. No, you could. I'll be there. No, you're alright, Jim. You're alright. Well, I was just saying I might be slightly less energy. That's slightly less energy. That's all, but still fine. Don't you worry about me. Is this a rally? Imagine, Dougie. I wish it was. Dougie, good morning. No, I'm just driving to work at high speed because I'm late for the team meeting. I'm trying to get to Fruitafon at full speed. Unless you want to cancel it, Trim, and you're just looking for an excuse. Got him. Not going to be happy with what, Dougie? Hey, this is pretty good speed for the rally, though. Till fucking cousin shows up, I'm going to slam into him and ruin the first run. Oh, I don't know whether I should be drinking this coffee. Oh, you? Yes. Sorry, Dougie, I forgot you're my boss. I'm very late as well. I was supposed to be in for like 8 or 9 a.m. and it's 11 at the moment. But I have hours saved up in overtime, so... If it works how I think it works, it should be fine. Right, please no cousin. Do I have my belt on? Yeah, belt's on. Gorilla radio. Right, everybody behave at this company meeting. I'm on probationary period at work, so I need everybody on your best behaviours. I'm going to be sat in this meeting busting for a piss, aren't I? And then we're going to have to work like maniacs in the afternoon. I am late, yeah. Fuck. There's also, because of my outstanding tax fine, a very real chance that I might get arrested and sent to prison before working off my probation period. It's all going well for dear old Jitten. Yeah, it looked good on the CV, it's fine. The police might meet me outside of the fucking headquarters when I get there as well. As far as I know. For all I know. Alright, we're nearly there. Just a little bit of main road and we're good. I don't know why I went on that road then, it felt the most direct. Maybe because I'm frightened to death of the police on the top road suddenly. Sorry, that was very Yorkshire. Yeah, as long as I'm there for the team meeting, that's all good, right? But I have kind of sort of missed the morning of work. But I think, as you say, I think the team meeting might be in like the early afternoon, so I can get there and get set up and show to Dougie that I'm committed to my job. Oh dear. I need a big piss though when I get in. We can track what time this team meeting is as well. And then we'll know for the future. Future fun. You know, piss while dry. I don't think you can actually 6-4. No. 6-4, good afternoon. How's the foot? For some reason the roads are slippier than they were in summer and I can't work out why. Fucking wipers. You can do this, however, 6-4. The gravity is lower in winter because of the way Finland is positioned. Interesting. Got a nice arc to it, hasn't it, just? I think so. I figured out a way to do it while walking in my summer car. I mean, there was that awkward moment where it felt like I was doing something into my own mouth that wasn't urinating for a while there. Windblade, welcome to the stream. Here, mate, what's that bit in the bottom right-hand corner with a weird-looking bald lad in it? Oh! Lying down all evening didn't do a great deal. It's not as bad as this morning. It's not as bad this morning, though, good. I swear resting is a scam. Suski, I'm in, it's fine. Right, I need to clock in ASAP, don't I? They're all upstairs having their lunch meeting. Let's clock in before noon, at least. Show the tag card. Punch in. Okay, I'll be doing 5 hours of work today. Dougie! Where? Oh, they're upstairs having their lunch. Where's Dougie? Dougie! Sorry I'm late. Bus or something. It's fine, we fixed it. We're alright now. I didn't have one, Dougie. The last playthrough died. I died at the end of the last playthrough. So I didn't have a save to upload. So if you remember, the last thing I did from my summer car was get run over by cousin. And that's how it ended. But we have talked about maybe me, I don't know whether on stream, like quickly speedrunning just the Suski parts of the first game and getting to the point where I can upload a save where Suski is pregnant by my child and then adding that in for the next life so that I can walk in here and hopefully Suski has comment for me because in the canon Suski and I have a baby. Gwynblade on 7 streams. What was it, Kelly on 80 as well? It died after an in-credit scene like in Harry Potter, yeah. Right, let's do some work until the company meeting's called. Skip the rally. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Dougie, yeah. But it might mean I have to stream my summer car. But I do actually have a life. That's a lie.
ECV haven't decided to go to prison yet.
Not just yet, Fisty. I'm thinking about it. They might meet me outside after the company meeting today, though, which is in some time from now. What was I saying? Fisty, welcome to the stream. What was I on about? Yeah, I do. When the My Summer Car playthrough last year ended, I played it a bit in my own time as well and streamed it into Discord in the watch only section thing. And I do have the car like put together and stuff, so it wouldn't take that long as I didn't die. But I don't like the idea of this playthrough dying, which would need to happen to make that happen. probably do have some backup saves, actually. I might even have, like, Jerrick backed up pre-death and stuff. I suppose I could do it that way, but canonically, Jerrick's dead, right? We all saw him die. And the save I was playing offline was Jubbler. I'm flying at this now. It does turn out that all the attempts to make this efficient, it's better to just fucking stand here with the boxes and build the damn things. Efficiency's a scam, right? I do find that a bit sometimes. Sometimes I try really hard to like optimise everything I do to the point where you just don't enjoy it anymore, or it starts to feel more frustrating in the optimised form than it did in the non-optimised form. Just get on with it isn't the worst idea in the world sometimes, right? Music's tippers. Look at this, we've got a bit of a good fucking rhythm going now. Oops. Spoke too soon. Alright, Santa, good morning. Thoughts on, like, important world news and stuff? Anything? The weather, maybe? Spoke to Thandia lately, no? What do you mean? Fuck off. How did he win that discussion there? Shit. I park in the disabled space at the supermarket to optimise the walk from the door. I get huge amounts of respect for it. Everyone says so. Great success. A lot of people do shout things at you, that's true. I'm assuming it's praise. He made a fool of both of us, Trim. That's Santa, if you remember from the first game. You know, the two people that sat outside the shop in the car. He was the one in the yellow car that was with Suski. And now, just like me, this is his life. Oh, is it work meeting? Oh. Dougie, it's work meeting time. Alright, everybody behave here. This is... I've made it. Oh. Oh, fuck. Where are we sitting at the front? I'm going to sit at the back. I'm going to be cool. Absolutely, fuck it. No, wait, I can't see the screen. Sorry, pal. I hate you.
Saatana!
Mallia kuule, miettisin tässä vähän sellaista, että se olisi tietysti edustus.
Alright, everybody behave.
Ja saisiko sitä sitten verovähennyksiä sille laitettua, että sä voisit niitä taas selvitellä? Joo, no saa.
Can't park. I remember telling Santa he couldn't park outside the shop, getting the tractor, putting the forks under the front of his car, and when I lifted the tractor up, when I lifted the forks on the tractor, Santa stayed where he was and the tractor tipped over. And then he laughed at me and drove off. He doesn't seem to remember it. Where's Dougie? What are we doing here? What's the... Only one thing for it. 50 good effort. If it gets too high and you start to feel like it's a problem, there's a support number you can call. I'd be careful though, because Augur will answer. Where the fuck's Dougie? Did he just say that? Was that an early access reference that he just said there? That guy said, "Is this complete?" Oh god, is it okay?
Hyvät työntekijät, tervehdin teitä lämpimästi tässä tärkeässä työpaikkakokouksessa, jossa käsittelemme laturien
Yes, thank you,
pakkausprosessin
yes.
iteratiivisia yksityiskohtia ja niihin liittyviä.
Lovely.
Metskipuhelimessa. Moikka Teija. Joo, hei Teija kuule. Sulla oli se yksi tuttu.
No voi helvetti!
Eikö ollut? Joo, just se. Siitä sä puhuit. Niin kato kun mä oon vähän miettinyt, mahtaisiko sitä sun ohjaaja tuttuu saada tänne meidän työpaikalle, niin vetää kato meidän työntekijöille vähän zumpaa. Niin. No kun joo, kato mä ajattelin, että se tekis hyvää. Niin vähän, pistäis kuule...
Fight Santa.
Niin vähän.
Listen, I'm already going to prison. I don't need to add GBH to it as well. Some workmate, and he gets up in the middle to answer a phone call. He's just permanently on the phone.
Niin vähän
I guess he works in telecommunications, so it's kind of his thing.
Sä otat selvää, milloin hänelle sopii ja...
Mankey, welcome to the stream. There's like some fireworks in there. He'll put a couple up his nose, I think. Spur him into action. Right, can we continue, please? I was learning something there.
Hyvät työntekijät, tervehdin teitä lämpimästi tässä tärkeässä työpaikkakokouksessa, jossa käsittelemme laturien pakkausprosessin
Notice we're getting no subtitles for this.
ja niihin liittyviä standardoituja menettelytapoja, joiden
Wonderful,
parissa
yeah.
työskentelemme joka päivä.
Nice.
Lähestyvä Millennium tuo mukanaan joitakin muutoksia, joita haluan käydä kanssanne tarkasti. Metski puhelimessa. No terve Lassi, kuule joo. Hyvä kun nyt soit. Mun on pitänyt kysyä...
Voi vittujen kevää!
Pitäis saada vähän sun tuotantoa kasvuun. Ja mä mietin sillai, että onko meillä niinku lain näkö...
Like that dumbass in the store an hour ago, just casual chit-chat, it's not even important.
Ainakin liikkuen sulavasti, niin mahdollista sitoa meidän työntekijöiden palkkaa.
That's what Stubble sees when he looks down in real life, yeah.
Se tavoitteeseen.
Who the fuck doesn't turn off their phone in a meeting?
Palkka ei tippuisi, ellei tietty määrä täyttyisi tavoitteita, niin.
Dougie,
Niin. Joo, no se kato mielenkiintoista.
we've not got past the first slide yet.
Selvittele sä sitä ja soittele mulle takaisin kun tiedät.
There's a train out there, I won't mind laying in front of it. God, I'm gonna drink so much coffee when this is finished. Mr. Important, yeah. No legs and it says remove jacket. Can we continue, please?
Hyvät työntekijät, tervehdin teitä lämpimästi tässä tärkeässä työpaikkakokouksessa, jossa käsittelemme laturien pakkausprosessin iteratiivisia yksityiskohtia ja niihin liittyviä standardoituja menettelytapoja, joiden parissa työskentelemme joka päivä. Lähestyvä Millennium tuo mukanaan joitakin muutoksia, joita haluan käydä kanssanne tarkasti läpi.
True.
Aloitamme keskustelemalla pakkauksessa käytettävistä materiaaleista. Haluan painottaa, kuinka tärkeää on käyttää sekä uudistettuja että kierrätettäviä materiaaleja laatikoinnissa. Tämä auttaa meitä täyttämään nykyiset ympäristövaatimukset. Jokainen pahvi- ja muovikomponentti tulee luonnollisesti tarkastella huolellisesti sekä ennen että jälkeen niiden käytön. Seuraava käsiteltävä asia on varsinaisen pakkausprosessin vaiheistus. Tämä prosessi jakautuu 3 erillisen osioon. Valmistelu, pakkaus. Moi Fammu! Et häiritse. Totta kai ehdi auttaa videokasetin kanssa. No niin Fammu. Ei se pure. Noni. Katoin nyt sitä etupaneelia. Siinä on se
He touched his laptop.
Yleensä siinä lukee se...
I don't know what he's got on it.
No semmonen suoraan.
What's that trackpad thing he's got?
Hyvä. Älä työnnä kasettiin.
He's got a couple of sausages on there that he uses to control it with.
Niin, just näin. Vähän niinku... Joo.
I paid money for this game.
Kasettikäteen. Käännä se niin, että se paksumpi puoli on alaspäin ja se puoli, missä on se tarra tai teksti, niin se on sun päin. Juu, just näin.
The fact that this is so, like, frustrating and annoying makes me think that it probably is part of the contract. Like, don't confirm or deny if it is or it isn't, but I bet it's part of the working day and I'd get a bollocking for not doing it. I want to quit this job.
Okei, nyt se on sisällä. Hyvä. No seuraavaksi kuule katsotaan se telkkari. Onks telkkarissa oikea kanava?
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed it, but this true, fucking true.
Jos se kuvaa pelkkää, niin saadaan näkyy pelkkää.
Futufon merged into Amazon, and Amazon obviously owns Twitch, so this is, yeah, they don't want you bad-mouthing Futufon employees. Is it a different meeting topic, Bear? I can't remember. That guy, by the way, for those that weren't tabbed in, said this is really as shit as it gets, isn't it? It is right.
Joo, se on se kolmio, joka osoittaa.
He's still on the fucking phone.
Ei tarvitse hakata.
Oh god.
No jos mitään ei tapahdu, niin onko siinä naurissa se stop?
I can't cope with this.
Joo, paina stop.
I'm leaving work in 2 hours as well.
Joo.
Sometimes I am very acutely aware of how Americanized these platforms are. Yeah.
Niin.
Especially with the C word
Silloin
being
painat sitä
so
ja
heavily
vielä
blocked.
Ne on ne 2 kolmiota vasta. Löysitkö? Hyvä. Joo, anna.
We need an Australian streaming platform, and that would have absolutely no censorship whatsoever. It'd be brilliant. I know the word cunt isn't necessarily very offensive in Britain, but in North America, I don't understand why either.
Painat sitä pausina. Niin, ne on ne
I
2.
suppose it's just words in general, right?
Mut älä jätä sitä.
They have the weight that the culture you exist in has put over it over time. What's that?
Siinä on, joo, siinä on kolmio ja...
That's some texture clipping through the wall.
Niin, sit se kasetti tulee ulos siitä samasta luukusta. Joo, hyvä.
Charity, yeah.
No niin.
We don't talk about it around these parts.
Okei, soitellaan taas.
You could at least have put Subway Surfers on the projector for you kids. Saying that, back when I was in meetings and stuff like this, I would doodle like a maniac. Amount of health and safety, amount of masterpieces I've made in health and safety meetings in the past. Wait, we're off!
Tämä prosessi jakautuu 3 erilliseen osioon. Valmistelu, pakkaus ja viimeistely.
Excellent,
On
yeah.
tärkeää, että noudatamme tarkasti laadit...
Is that it? Is it...
Tsemppiä tiimi. Te olette korvaamaton osa matkapuhelinviestintää.
So it lasts from 1 PM until 3 PM? No matter what's been said? Is that some kind of humiliation ritual or something? Didn't even finish the fucking thing. I need coffee really bad though. I came into work for that. Listen to his bloody... No idea why North American culture decided it was super offensive. Any more than I know why British decided that it isn't. Yeah, I don't know. At least in Britain I know there's a culture of insulting those that you like, ironically, as a form of, like, as a term of endearment. So I suppose eventually that was just going to naturally, like, ramp up all the way to cover every word, right? Also, there's a bit of a puritanical thing as well going on over there, right? Still, as a part of their culture. His phone's still ringing, by the way. Right, do we all feel better and more enriched employees for our time at the meeting? Right, let's get at least one box finished. I feel like that's about the bare minimum we can do today. As in this working day. I got some shit sucking to do later on as well. But I should probably just, like, because I'm a couple of days away from finishing this probation period, and I'm not going to be able to... I'm not going to be able to pay this debt off, am I? So we're going to prison. I'm just hoping that there's some way to deal with problem in prison, otherwise that's going to be extremely miserable. Be nice if I got arrested at the end of today's stream, though, I must admit. Because then I'd have over the weekend to deal with it, right? What have I done here? Hello? Game? There, okay.
Olisiko se jo työpäivän voitopuolella?
You're right. I wish it was. I don't know if you've heard of me. I used to be the 1995 Suvi Sprint amateur gold medal holder in the rally. I'm more of a summer man myself, personally, you know. Back when my grandma was alive and the town wasn't ruined by PSK.
Yes, hi.
Käytin niin paljon
Thank you
nuuskaa
for
I used so much of the new stuff in the upper locker that it came out of the sea.
We are very interested
Upper locker? What?
in the market, but we have no contact.
Reminds me, back in the day, there was a rumour you could call. Sorry, there's a number you could call that would make the exchange do a test call back to the same phone. He's probably just doing that and slacking, yeah. Yeah, he's just playing his ringtone.
Also that I don't know how to speak Japan. Yes, I know arigato and tepu recorder, but the tepu recorder, yes, it's like a cassette tape player, I think. Yeah, but that sells.
All he can say in Japanese is arigato and the word for a cassette player. Actually true, not in this timeline. I've never rallied. Hey, yeah, that's probably why I've got no sodding control arm. Hey, for all we know, importing a save could be like super different. I might still have the Satsuma for all I know. I doubt it though. Let's show Santa on screen.
Pablo Escobar was being informed on by local children. Mortally wounded by police gunfire, his last words to them were he would have gotten away with it if it weren't for you meddling kids. He should just take a note from Sotan's book. Children can't grass on you if you just kill them all.
Fuck. It's a shame actually because that was a banger of a joke, but Santa was talked all over by Santa. Santa, good afternoon and thank you for the bits. Southam's not here to actually answer for his crimes today. Is it time to go home? It is. I'll stay till 5 though. I'll just do a tiniest bit of brown nosing just to make up for the fact I showed up to work late. Just a few more, just another hour. We can do another hour surely. Still ringing. I do have a theory that I'm looking to test. I don't know how likely it is. What if I clocked in, but I had the couch from the dump, and I put the couch like up there in that area where Dougie never goes? What else did I need? What face got dirty? And then I brought one of the alarm clocks from the house, so I clocked in and then slept until clock out time. Would the game punish me for not actually doing any work during that period? Do you think? Don't answer if you know, of course. We're speculating here, not wanting to learn. I mean, we're not exactly going to get no Employee of the Month awards, but Big Dougie is always watching you, mate. But I want to pass the probation period first. Do it like legit until we've done that, just to say that we have. Oh, piss ass. Hang on. Oh, God. Okay, I'm getting a bit too giddy now. The more unwell I get, the more I want to just be as efficient as possible. My voice actually feels alright today. If you didn't know, I'm assuming you wouldn't know I was ill. I hate when that happens. It's pixels with this method. I could just make a stack of them on the desk and I wouldn't have that problem. Is it noticeable, Fist? Yeah? Maybe on the way out. I'm a bit warm sat here. Coffee didn't help. I've got a nice, delicious Diet Pepsi for the second half of the stream, so that should perk me up. Still have the accent. Oh, I'm still like a weirdo.
Hi, Joanna. Yes, I got your email. Yes, I did it.
Right, is that it? That time? 10 minutes. Just do this last one. Oh, it's great. It's noticeable to me, but I'm good at analysing voices. And you work for the Canadian Secret Service.
I don't understand.
Right, that'll do for me.
Joanna, maybe you have to.
So, I'll clock out now. Should tag card, punch out. And that has used up my banked up time look. Good. Alright, so that's how it works. I'm not going to get too much of a bollocking. I'm going to stay a little longer and drink the free coffee. I was a voice major once. Trim is a major disappointment. Does that count? He's got stripes on his arm for it. Oh. I'll have you know, no one has insulted me in real life today. Have you not been out? It's nice out there. Treat yourself. Oh, fucking hell. It's fine. Give the clock a ring. I'm going to use the services. I want to go see if there's a new magazine in. School staff don't talk to you anymore, they just push you over. You shouldn't be wearing them little schoolboy shorts. Oh, fuck. Alright, I don't feel too good suddenly. Alright. I need some more work beers soon. Oh, Jesus. Lovely. I could go home and work on the car. I could go do some shit sucks. There's a lot of things I could do, but I just want that control arm really, really badly. Bye, Suski. Love you. Bye. I shouldn't talk to her like that, should I? Because canonically, I'm not even in. I've never even been in a relationship with her. Who did you say? Is Westlife? Bye, lads. See you all tomorrow. Huddling for warmth, yeah. Finnish people have got penguin DNA, for those that didn't know. I'm going to give one of them a lift. All their cars are here. They wouldn't give me a lift if I was on fire. Wipers, behave, please. Yeah, in the current build, they just stand there and that's what they do. Unless you're waiting for a taxi, which I was the taxi driver previously. And I lost my job as a taxi driver, so now I'm having to do this job. Well, let's go to PSK, we'll do a magazine check. So I have 3 more days of this to do. How did I was too busy focusing on other things and didn't do enough drives. I, in between streams, would just sit and do some taxi work, and I was enjoying that. And I can still miss it now. But I wasn't doing it on stream, so there'd be big 3-hour gaps where I wasn't doing any taxi work. So I missed doing some taxi work between 2 streams, which meant there was a 6-hour gap with no taxi work, and he rang me and said, I'm confiscating it, you're a bastard. And he took the taxi, and I've not seen it since. And I've not seen the ability to reapply for the job. Sounds like you needed more drive in your work. That's fair. Come on, everybody, we can keep these up until the midstream break at least. Is it safe to assume now that, like we used to do a million years ago, where we'd sit and come up with stupid fucking puns on some topic for 10 minutes? Is it fair to assume now that if we did it, it would just, somebody would just be reading them all off AI? They'd just have asked AI and read them all off from that? Could only assume, right? I've already got to the point of not trusting anything any of you people say and assuming it's AI, which is quite easy because I didn't trust you all to begin with, so it was an easy switch. AI actually spooked me the other day in golf. We were in golf and we were talking about toffee and fudge and like those old kind, like older kind of confectionery, the bit more simple stuff, right? And I was saying that when we were kids, there was like a confectionery chain in the UK, like a big like manufacturer, and they had shops, and Cellist and Martin were there, so there was some English, British, Irish people in the call, and we were trying to remember its name, the name of the chain, right? So I googled it, and I was googling around, and I couldn't find. I was searching all sorts of stuff about like old UK confectionery manufacturers and places that sold, and it was taking me ages. And nothing was coming up. So I was like, alright, I'll go to AI. I opened AI and I asked it a couple of questions about like 80s and 90s UK confectionery, sold fudge and stuff, and it listed a few companies, and I was like, nah, it's none of them. And as I was about to give up, I asked it, I said, I tell you what, there was one at the end of X Street in X. And he said, oh, Thornton's. And I was like, yeah, that's it, thanks. And I had this sudden realisation that Google would never have been able to receive a question like that and get it, especially in that time. Like, I quickly realised Google's going to be left behind very shortly, right? As much as we try and fight it and say we don't like it, and as much as it's uncool, it's not got long left. Trim what? This is where you tell me Thornton's is still a thing. What if you're saying I can't get a new motherboard because we're moving house and need the money? Pfft. Remortgage your new mortgage and add like however much on. She'll never notice. You filled in the X, right? On Friday, I thought you literally asked it. There was one on X Street in X. No, I did fill in the X, Cats, yeah. I just didn't say X for the sake of doxing, yeah. So there was one at the end of this street in this town, and it said, oh yeah, I know what you mean, it's the one. Thanks, wise streamer online, man. You're welcome, Trim. Now put your money in the box. Good play. Could swear that she's your mother. Bored. She's bored of mothering him, Santa. That's very true. Right, please have a new classified magazine, and please have a front upper control arm so I can start working on this fucking car. Because just not having the wheels on means it slides all over the garage and it's infuriating. Got the police are here, everybody behave. Heaven forbid vehicles slide all over the place in this game. Straighten up. Sort yourself out. Okay, I'm not seeing any police. I mean, the police are there, but I don't know if they're going to meet me inside. That's not how it works in this one, is it? That's alright, it's just mine. We're fine. We're alright, we're alright, we're alright. Okay, first job. What we like for funds. Nice. Good. Okay, so that's rent, I think, that's been taken out. There's my payload. We're actually seeing some benefit to this working business. Who knew? Hello, Salty. I'm here to buy a classified magazine because I want some good news. Oh, I think I've already just confirmed that there isn't anything new in this one. Welcome to the stream, Dark. That was the wrong one. Welcome to the stream, Dark. Ah, fuck it, never mind. Today I learned that bear beating is the name for listening to things on your phone without headphones. It sounds like attacking naked people. Bear beating. That's terrible. What, is that in the if that's in the dictionary, I'm going to go live in the woods. Avoids paying a fine and hides from the police by a cash machine. True. That's just in case they catch me. Salty, thank you. Please tell me this is a new one. Please tell me this is a new one. It's a new one. It's a new one. Right, look for front upper control arm. Rear upper. Rear lower. Front lower. I need a front upper. Fuck me. There's every other control arm. Front lower and then rear upper and lower. But not the front upper. This is killing me. Wanking without a condom. Imagine doing that's how you get pregnant. Some article on Firefox News about an airline banning it. I always wear a condom when masturbating on planes. I'm so pissed off at this. There has to be another way to get parts. This can't be the only way. I refuse. And Alcarion doesn't sell them, does he? I'm in the middle of fucking. I'm at some middle of fucking nowhere. PSK said Martin on the phone. Fuck. I'm gonna have a P word to cheer me up. Check it down. Somebody's listening to music on a plane. Shit. I guess a plane's public transport. Trim don't like to be part of pyramids, say Hello, Shaggy Dan.
Kappas morjesta! Peremmälle vaan! Mitäpä saisi olla?
Yeah, can I get a P word, please? I've had a bad day. 60 fucking... Thank you. Yeah. Alright. I'll be in my usual place. Will you shut up? Piss off. You're ruining the ambience. I can't believe this though. This is infuriating. I guess I'm gonna have to just do what I always do and order a bunch of just random cheap stuff. Tell you what, we'll pick up any postal orders we've got. I don't know if any have come through, but we're gonna have to make a load more random box pulls, aren't we? Such a waste of fucking money. Press 1 to punch mine. You don't even respect the town he's in. What's that advertising? Rubber chickens? You don't think in-game Martin is a good person? Well, pretty FCI. Why, what's he talking about? Is he being a smug prick? Oh, I actually want to punch him, but I'd end up going to prison, and I'm already going to prison, and I'm probably going to die in prison, and it's not worth losing a 100-hour first attempt. Where's Mazak with my fucking pizza? You made me say the P word now. Well, I needed some kind of mobile telephone that I could sit and call while I'm waiting for my P word. Way to explain it to your American viewers that in Europe, white people can go to prison. Is he even making this fucking thing? Have I been scammed? I mean, I could just, you know, I could just. If those doors are wide enough to drive the car, they probably are actually. Oh, he's come. Alright, everybody behave. I've not pissed on the floor this time, so he's got to be happy. Hello, Mazak.
Ja tässä olisi tää teidän annos. Noniin, nauttikaa siitä ruuasta.
Thanks, Mazak. Just trip Martin up on your way to the toilet, will you? Alright. I was going to say some kind of... What? I'm going to say some prayer... grace. I can't think of one. Thanks. What Norse gods? Thanks, Stubble, for blessing it. You get auto modded for the P word. That still manages to look more appetising than anything Augur's posted. They don't look cooked, do they, the Augur P words? They look like dusty. I'm taking the rest of this home. It's coming home with me. I mean, I've earned it after that team meeting, have I not, Fisty? Alright, we'll go eat the rest while making phone calls, I think. It does feel a lot better now there's a bit more life at PSK. Oh, man. Yeah, driving is bad for the dizziness. Holy shit, Bear's got the bus on the road. Is Gwynblade on it? Yes, look, Gwynblade, look at that speed. Okay. We've seen the effect. And now, for the first time, we've seen the cause. That's Gwynblade starved to death. Well, we'll pay our respects early. Topless. That's all you need to do. Just have the bus slow down slightly before that corner and you will fix all of the bus's problems. Have I still got my P word? Yeah. Oh, I feel bad for Bernard in a minute. Like, it was the whole point of you replacing local industry and local businesses and local with convenience, right? I get his point. And it is sad. And he probably lived through it, as everybody lived through it. But damn, does my heart yearn for the times when we'd go to the shop and just deal with one person that looked after everybody's needs in the village, and he was an honest local that rode to work on his bike in the morning and said hello to everyone as he got in, and lovely. I'm sure PSK is 24-hour and it's got a cash machine and it's got a restaurant and all that, but what have we lost? What have we lost? Okay, did I take it? Oh, I need my P word, don't I? Oh, fucking hell, I forgot the classified mag. I could complain. I could get all pissy and mingy. I've sat in my P word now. I could get all mingy about it, but no. We're just going to fix it, aren't we? We're going to keep a smile on our faces. We're going to turn the car back on. And we're going to nip back to PSK and collect our magazine that we forgot. We're not moody. We're positive. No, you're good 6'4", it's fine. We'll go grab it. Then I've got it, right? I appreciate it. Also, I forgot to go pick up the boxes as well. No. I'm talking it into being, Fisty. None of us are moody. We're all like, you know what, Stubbler, it's fine, it's part of the game. You're just being forgetful, because you're not well, and we all sympathise. So if you need to nip back to PSK and grab the thing you forgot, well, we're not going to judge you. Oh, so what? I'm lying to myself, Radwa, pretending I've got a nice community. So no one, technically. Right, I'm going back. I'm going to rub myself all over my P word. Radway, good morning. Let's see if Salty's got any boxes. First off, I'm going to put this in. Trim is moody as he's going through the... Wait for it. Wait. Menopause. Oh, I get it.
We're all used hoping for some more action, so at least this better than watching you put things in our box, lol.
No, you don't want action. You don't want action. If you wanted action, I'd play like Doom Eternal or something, and it'd be endless gunshot sounds, and everyone would think, well, this is a bit much. What you want is mindless, mundane rubbish, and my winter cart provides. Salty, hello, have you got any boxes for me? An 80 mark box, that's going to be high quality. As is that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. That was maybe a bit much, but that's all of them. Good. Turn that fucking phone off, Martin. You call this a community, I prefer the word purgatory. Gwynblade's at purgatory or something, I think he said when he was off to the booth. I mean, I could get the control arm in... Wow, that was a lot of parts. What the fuck? I could get the control arm in here. I got 3 identical steering... Well, 3 steering wheels in that. And a carburetor and some heater hose. Wonderful. I imagine I get it in these boxes, though. There's 4 boxes here, and there is a chance that I could get exactly what I'm looking for right here. I just can't be asked taking it home anymore, right? Well, there is no point at this, you know. Holy fuck, there's so much of it as well. I'm gonna have to just like take it to the dump or something and just get rid of the whole pile. Okay, Rose not in there. We'll maybe have, once I've evidently lost my job at Futufon, we'll have a clean-up stream where I go and collect all of the spare parts. Maybe after we've got the final piece. And we'll just take it all to, I guess the dump is the FCI place. We'll just leave it there. We'll take it to Alkarion or something, see if he can do anything with it. I can already tell that one was Heartbreak. Is it? No. No, an old radio.
Voi saatana!
I must admit, this is killing me. This fucking control arm situation. It's very annoying that the only thing I said I needed was that. Sorry, the first thing I said I wanted was to make the suspension, and a suspension component is the last thing I need. Okay, what was that? 2 manifolds, and... Hey, is this a Bungarus boot lid? Beautiful. Fuck off. I'm not interested. We're going to build a stock rivet, and we're going to be happy with it. Right, is there a chance in hell that the piece I need is in this final box? Nope. They added a stupid ringtone to the PSK customers. It's just cruel. Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, it's kind of odd that I would not have known that ringtone existed until I found Futufon, right? So if I'd have waited another week to find it, I'd have heard that ringtone first here. You know who needs an upper controller? It'll work without it. No, Salty, no. Stop, no. We rally with 3 wheels. Salty, good morning. Are you buying car parts like we used to buy Dreamcast games? Yeah, essentially. This magazine that I've got folded up in the footwell is just a slightly older bid up. Oh, I remember dropping Grandma off at church. I was happy back then. I have cats, yeah. I can't... Like, the jobs just aren't coming through. The phone isn't ringing, like... If I had a list of jobs to do, I'd be able to, but I've got one shit suck, which is barely even worth starting the shit truck for. I wonder how unlucky I'm getting with this thing. Because, like, for all we know, I might be really, really lucky to get all but one car component after 100 hours. But it don't feel like that. Did I just throw the... No, it's there. Whew, I thought it'd fallen under the mat then. I was about to be very, very sad. Sothan's not in either. What's really, really paining me is that the parts magazine is full of control arms for the first time. But it's full of all the control arms except for the one that I need. He's not in, is he? He's not in, is he? He's not in.
Perkele!
I hate him. You know what? Let's not phone any more parts things. I just need to... I'm not going to have the money to pay for them for a while anyway, am I? Do I even have the phone plugged in? Yeah, let's just go to bed. The time right now is 11, so 6.
Vittu.
Alright, let's go to bed. I need to go to work again. But we've only got 3 days of this to work off now. And I can take a big chunk of Friday off, can't I? Because of the days I've got in storage, we'll call it. Ugh. I could take the P word to work, I suppose. Right, sweaty in here today, though. I need some work beers, but I've got some in the car, haven't I? Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. It's alright, I nearly had my kidneys burst, it's fine. Oh, dear. Forgive me, I just trekked myself to a moment of quiet. Oh, I could have stolen some of August's beers. I've discovered I'm just really shit at being ill. I can't do it. I can't relax, I can't slow down enough, I can't stop. I have to be bedbound to actually stop like desperately wanting to be productive. It's fucked. What's happened to the modern world? Alright, to work. Sorry, hang on, we'll listen. Am I going to get to work now? Because we can clock in at 7, can't we? I kind of need to spend some time just sat by the phone. Let's take the P word and I can eat that at work. And I'll take the classified magazine back to the house. And then we'll keep working on the car, I suppose. Because I was trying to get the engine put in, wasn't I, yesterday? Enough. Where's that P word? I paid good money for that. Shaggy Dan charges a fortune. Not letting that go bad. The more time we spend in the apartment, the more time we're going to end up stuck. Listening to Augur and Jamie in the other room. This is like, we joke about the winter and stuff, and all the actual dangerous and sort of mind-numbing stuff in this game. Well, this control arm situation is keeping me up at night in real life, let alone in game. It's killing me. Time Splitter, welcome back. How's things? Not the best. I've had flu this week, but... And I'm forced in this rally simulator to go to work every day to afford to buy in parts that never actually have the thing that I need. In game and out of game. Not the best. How are we doing, Time Splitter? Welcome to the street. I'm going to actually be early for work this time, though, which is good. Yeah, this control arm situation is getting to me a bit. Like, because usually when you're in a game, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, right? Like, you can guarantee, if you work hard towards a goal, in a lot of situations, not all games, of course, that you will eventually succeed. But in this, there is just a chance that I can't get that one component that I need to finish the build, the car build. Like, it might just never show up. If it is random, the parts that are for sale each week, or it seems to be less than a week, like, what if I never get it and I'm just sat here streaming forever? Just packing endless boxes. Oh god. What's missing for the car? There is a part on the front axle called a control arm radware, and there's two on each side. And I think they're like suspension components. And you need an upper and a lower one. I didn't hit him, did I? Tell me I didn't hit him. I'm already going to prison for tax evasion. Tell me I haven't just... No, I could hear him driving away. Oh, that was as close as I've come. And for those that don't know, by the way, I'm 100 hours into this run on this game, trying to win the rally. I've not even got the car put together, and it's permadeath. So, if I'd have just had that head-on collision, or that tree that I just hit had have killed me. Yeah, Cats, we were talking about having no close calls to ending the run. We have now. Fucking car's stuck in this snowbank as well. Come on. Get traction, you bastard. There we go. Oh. Everybody stretch. I'll get to work, we'll clock in, and then I'm going to sit in the break room and go for a midstream break. I've got 3 more days to work off this probationary period, and then we need to make a decision on whether I keep this job. Genuine question to everybody that hasn't played the game before. From what you've seen of this job that I've got, does it feel like it's worth it for the time invested and the monetary return? Would you continue with the job? And I'm only going to read the messages from those that haven't played it. I just don't see where... Sorry, what was the question? Would you work at Futufon for $3,000 a week? 3.5. Given it's... What's 40 times 60 again? I can't remember. No, 40 times 5. So that's what? That's a lot of... That's... 200 minutes. So... That's 200 minutes per in-game week for $20,000. 3 hours and 20 minutes of work for $3,000. That ain't worth it, is it? Oh, my game's tabbed out right as I'm stopping. Fuck me. Game tabbed out right as I needed to stop. Have I gone and got stuck again? Firewood does ride away, but it's like once a month or something now. Some trees don't have collision cats like these little ones. It's only the big ones. Shit sucking is equally as rare, and it gets you £1 grand. You do 4 of them for 1,200, so it's what, 4,800, but you have to pay like 1,500 to empty it in between, so it's about £3 for 4 shit sucks. Kill you gets you basically nothing, and they're all, like you say, they're all inconsistent. This is consistent, but it is a lot of time invested for the money. Welcome to adult life, yeah. It makes me think there has to be a way to get the parts other than the classified magazine. Because for all I know, there could be people watching this now that are like, holy shit, this guy doesn't realise the X method of getting car parts, and he's going to do it all through the classified magazine. I call it adulting. That's not a red flag, Gwynblade, it's fine. Right, I've got my P word. I think Elon has made X car spares live yet. It would be something PAL, wouldn't it? What PayPal called X before it was Pay? It was, wasn't it? I remember he had X.com, and that used to be able to take you to PayPal for some reason. And we know he's a dickhead. You can all write your messages. I'm sure you've all got your spicy opinions that we all agree with. But this X thing was in from the start, wasn't it? It's not a dickhead, he just hangs out the back of him. They're in there singing beer songs. Is this a gross mischaracterization of your countrymen, Bear? Go on, go on, go on, go on. Right, give me this. It's hard to have an opinion because every time I thought it shouldn't be that hard to do a thing in my summer car, it was supposed to be that hard. He sat down in the design brief and thought, what would it look like if a game was made with absolutely zero quality of life? Or realistic, as we call it. Right, in at 8:30, I can leave at 4:30. So, good morning. I'm alright, I've got P word at work, look. Good. Some prick eats this while I'm away. Good. Right, it's midstream break time though. So Sothan's just arrived and he's going to be in charge. If you have any questions, then you can direct them straight to Sothan. But for me, Helen. That.
Oh no.
I'm even going to put Doomhaus FM on so you have to listen to your own voice. Beautiful. Sothan, thank you for 89 months of subs. Good morning. I'm not feeling the best. I'm going to go and have a walk about and a stretch. Sothan, just look after this place. And don't listen to Dougie. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
tehdään sillä tavalla, että olkaas lähempänä yhteydessä, kun pitäisi saada lähetettyä tekemisiä. Niin, hyvä, kiitos.
Surprisingly, we don't feel like stunning today. Have a single kaksi.
Jesus, the loud song. Fucking hell. Sorry, everyone. Of all the songs that just show up when I'm not there to... Jesus. Sothan, thank you for the prime. Fisty, thank you for the bits. Shaggy Dan, welcome to the stream. D&B. I would ask what I missed, but I know the answer is not much. You've not missed much, Shaggy Dan, that's true. You missed a team meeting in which Dougie took 75 phone calls and didn't say a word. I nearly killed Cousin, but other than that, we're still working off this fucking probation period. What's in this can? Shaggy Dan says dandelion and murder. Sothan says cloudy lemonade. And, you'll never guess what, Shaggy Dan, I got a really cheap random box. And I had no faith at all, but I opened it. I didn't even mention that I was opening it, but I opened it in the fucking PSK car park, and guess what was in it?
I don't understand.
Nothing. We still need the fucking control arm.
Maybe you have to...
Radway says Pepsi Max. Fisty says Diet Pepsi. 6-4 says Diet Coke. Salty says Twisted Fruit. Sothan says Cloudy fucking Lemonade. Shaggy Dan says Dandelion and Burdock.
Okay, but,
Proof that Gacha is a superior monetization model. True. Bear says Shaggy Dan. Azar says Professor Peppy. Oh shit, that was a mistake. Jam Wedge, welcome to the stream, says 7 Up. How's it going, Jam Wedge? Oh. I feel worse for getting up, you know. I shouldn't have walked about. I actually think I'd maybe heal faster if I just kept streaming. All the lights are off. I'm home alone. It's the one time that I don't have to worry about working on other things. I'm sat here and I've only got one thing that I need to do. Play this stupid shit game. Takes your mind off it, right? When you put it like that, I missed everything. You found your... No, never mind then. Still no control arm. Is there odds that you forgot to program it? Oh, don't. That feels more likely than the current situation where I'm just getting stupendously unlucky.
Vittu.
Right, the answer is... The trouble is you can't fucking see it on here anymore, can you? Ugh. Can you read that? Oh, you can actually read it. Pretty good. Good work, Bear. It's a ginger beer. Scrubban, welcome to the stream. What are we doing? Guess. Working off this godforsaken probation period at this godforsaken job because there's no other ways to make money in this awful game.
Joo, hei teille. Sulla on se yksi tuttu,
Right, what time is it? Oh, I feel woeful. It's only 10 a.m. Sorry. Positive attitude. Get through this. I've got P word for lunch today.
Hyvä. Niin vähän. Pistäis kuule paikat liikkeelle niin vähän. Joo. Juu, kato, kyllä meillä täällä noin urheilijat.
Oh dear, your cash got really low. Where's the camera still on? Good spot. Appreciate it, Radway. Yeah, I spent it all on car component boxes, Fisty, to try and get the last piece I need, and guess what I didn't get? Now, we work. Santa, stop swearing. That was weird, everything ran out at the same time. Shall I switch up and we'll work in a different location? Yeah! Imagine. In fact, then again, I'm a long way away from the radio, but that might be a good thing. Remember, you didn't get what you wanted. It took me a long time to notice the cash difference. Yeah, it cost an absolute fortune. I've got a new work colleague, look. Is it better to be close to the radio or further away, would you say? Well, that's slightly handier. And just hop over, look. And when I get the stuff I need, I can just go like that. Okay, this is much better. You prefer being further away from the radio? It's alright, I've got clean feet, Radware. I can jump where I want. I don't want to punch someone. That's how you know you're settled in at a job, right? When you've got like a list of people you want to punch in your head. Like a league table. That guy mostly. I turned it down, didn't I? Radway. I can't get the radio loud enough. Still not fucking loud enough. Can I pick this radio up? Oh! Banger.
Ei se ei käy selitykseksi, että on liukasta.
Fucking Dougie though, he still patrols. Playing Osu in my winter car. I'm not doing it for no high scores or no achievements or no bullshit. I'm just enjoying the music. Did you know that back in the day? I've heard this is a rumour, but I don't know if there's any truth to it. People used to listen to new music. Even though there wasn't such a thing as a Spotify Wrapped at the end of the year to make them look cool. They just used to listen to it. Isn't that crazy? What did you just steal from me, dickhead? Fuck.
Ei kuule, tänään venähtää työpäivä aika myöhään. Pitäisikö viikonloppuna jotain hyvää? Joo, ja lupaa laittaa puhelimen äärettömällä. Sunnuntai-illaksi ainakin.
Oh, yeah.
Lupaan.
Picking up the box is so frustrating. Could tip them all out. So about when we had those weird, albums, right? They were like a playlist, but all from the same band, and they were on a CD. And you had to listen to them in a straight line. It was mad. Musicians got paid. I don't know about that. I'm being genuine. Disgusting. I'd never get involved in it. Oh, hang on. I need to rest. I think I might have set my recovery back about 3 hours dancing to that song before. You needed what, Radware? Physical space to store your music.
Niin kato, meidän täytyy nyt puristaa tuotekehityksestä sit kaikkiin. Jos ne saa sen muovikuorikon pienennettyä...
Was Heresy the band Myling class, was it?
Lisää pojat vauhtiin siellä lapsella. Hei, näytetään sit koko isoa. Se ihan valtuutus. Niin kato, ulkonäkönä.
God, yeah, we all used to crowd around TV to watch other people enjoy music. God, it's a good job all that died out, right? Thank God. Who would you punch?
Kyllä saat semmonen närästys päällä, että ei oikein tiedä, että tullaanko se ylös.
Never mind, I've got my answer.
Joo, hei, kuule. Mä sellaista tossa yritin sulla aikaisemmin soittaa, että meillä on se lomamatka sinne Kittilään. Pitäisikö kuitenkin kaihtaa se vielä?
Can't stand him. I'm sorry, Dougie, but there's some dislikable characters in this game, but I think Dougie might take the cake. Like in the first game, we used to joke about disliking Alkarion, but there was a lot of positives to a good relationship with Alkarion. Dougie, however, name a single positive. Like Alkarion was key in us surviving, getting to the end of that rally. In fact, Alkarion, being the only person that could fit the roll cage, was key in us starting the rally in the first place, never mind finishing it. But what's Dougie done? He's just eaten up 3.5 hours of every in-game wait. And not paid me even nearly a good enough wage to do it. If this was worth 10 grand, it would be worth doing. I do think, though, that there might be some balancing that goes on with this in the future. Who's swearing? If you had to store your music in physical form, where did you put your Funko Pops and empty Prime cans to show sexual partners that you're over 7? Does that Funko Pop craze, is it still about?
Don't let engine assembly get you down. With our new instant engine kit, your Satsuma can be road ready in seconds.
Joo, ei jaksa kattoo sun naamaas.
Instant engine for when you value time over safety.
They're still big, yeah? Still buying for your nephew? Huh. I mean, they've lasted a good while, right? Usually, like, plastic collectible stuff has about 10 months cycle, right? They're the male Labubu, right? Are we all in agreement? For those that want to look cool, this is where you say, "I don't know what a Labubu is." Got one sat on your PC. Got the alien one. You took it out of the box.
I don't know.
Exactly. Plastic collectibles, except with so many rights that you can get all your favourite characters. You can do the same in Fall Guys, though, can't you? And you can actually do something with those. Even the game is appalling. Do you know what they remind me of? They remind me of them trolls that used to be around when we were bands in the 90s and 80s. They're like objectively ugly. Yeah, the big air things. They're like designed to be massively ugly. But for some reason, we look past it because they have got some assigned value. Having physical things to collect hits different. That might be where my naivety comes from. I own very little that's not got a use, which sounds very dull, but I can't not think like that, right? Fugly, yeah. Well, that's what I was going to say. Funko Pops are the same for me. They're dreadful looking things, aren't they? Like the base idea behind it. Something wonky about collecting something that's designed and intended to be collected and has no other reason for existing. Yeah, I was about to say the same 6-4. It feels like sticker albums, right? But I suppose with sticker albums, they're cheap. Well, they were cheap back in the day. They might not be anymore. But they're cheap, and there is like a visual building of something that is finite, right? And there's a trading aspect because of the randomness. Like, I can see the game there and the destination. Whereas, how much is a Funko Pop? 4 or 5 quid? I mean, that's fine saying, yeah, but I think, like Wimbledon, it's the idea of, like, collecting something. They're a tenner. I mean, that's... Nowadays, it's not terrible, is it? How much are them Labubu things new? Possibly the most depressing image I've ever seen was a former couple in family court with a pile of Beanie Babies. Yeah, Beanie Babies are up there as well, aren't they? On the floor between them. The judge had to make them take turns picking from the pile because they couldn't even be adults to each other about that. Beanie Baby relationship. Sartre said hell is other people, but he was wrong. Hell is family court. What's the lad on YouTube that does like financial audits of people? I had one of them recommended and I watched it, and I'll be honest, I was fascinated. And it was a couple, a Disney adult couple, and they were both spending, like, they were like in financial ruin and piles of debt, but there'd be some new ride open at Disney, and they'd be like, oh, well, we're gonna go, but we'll go on the cheap, and they'd go like once every fortnight or something dumb. Like, it was utterly inconceivable to not go and see the new thing at Disneyland, despite being in piles of debt and not being able to afford a car. Now, it's easy to say, well, you should have more self-control to the individual, but there's something that's being manufactured there to play on that, right? And that's just an extreme example of it. But that's kind of depressing. The American Dream, yeah. $23 for a Labubu keychain blind box. 14.5 inch plus from $100. $23 for a blind box. See, that's it, right? And there's like rare ones, isn't there? There's like shinies or whatever. It's just Pokemon cards, but ugly, isn't it? What's a Labubu? It's like a small Southeast Asian. It's like a little jackrabbit thing. They're apparently really cute as pets, so people pay a fortune for them. But they ship them in boxes with no air. It's disgusting. Funko Pops are physical DLC. They are, aren't they? That's not a bad way of saying it. They're like skins for video games. They share a hell of a lot in common now, you've said it. My youngest likes the Amphao YouTuber blind boxes. What? Blind? What, like merch for a YouTube channel? I've been to Disney once. The food was great, but I wasn't impressed by the other stuff. We flew there and my son got the flu, so we had to rent a car and drive 12 hours. Shit. You get the flu from Disney? They probably charge you for that as well, don't they? I remember we went to Disneyland as kids. You were there, right, Gwynblade, I think, right? Was you with us? I can't remember if... I think you were. But we were never a Disney household. At all. So I was like, yeah, this theme park seems pretty cool, but I was like, it was just neutral. It was like, do you want to go and see this ride? Not really. Do you want to go see this ride? Not really. I had a brother 6 years older than me, and we were immediately into, like, Alien and Transformers. Well, Transformers as well, but... Terminator and all that. That was what was dominating the 90s, and that was what was dominating the schoolyard, and that was what was dominating everything. And I'm not saying one's better than another, but it's hard to convince someone that's, like, fascinated with the Running Man to go and on It's a Small World. I don't know, how old was we? I don't remember, it was mid-90s, wasn't it? They're specifically styled cat toys, small plastic squishy ones and bigger plush ones. It's about 25 quid for a big one, so not too offensive on the price, but it's the same. So, this is some... So a YouTuber's made his own sort of Labubu kind of thing, or their own or something. Given I'm from peak deregulation era of toys and marketing, the fact that all this modern stuff looks gross is insane. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we come from the era of cartoons being made purely to sell toys. And even still it looks malicious now. Running Man was 87. Yeah, I was more saying that while we was at school, it felt like we were more into, like, our era of school, way more interested in whatever adult film was out at the time than the kids' side of things. I don't think I ever knew any Disney kids. It's all very good children's entertainment, don't get me wrong. But I just wasn't the right fit for it, really. I'd have been 95, I'd have been 8 or 9, yeah. No, I think I was maybe 10? So it'd been like late 90s at some point. Disney kids didn't survive long. They got harvested for resources in Yorkshire. The runts of the litter. I'm not bad-mouthing Disney or anything, by the way, just for the record. They're just saying it's a weird thing. Stuff's been around longer than Labubu's, at least in the current craze. Oh, Minecraft. That's cool, actually. That's not a bad way of doing merch, I suppose. But then again, it's exactly the same thing that we're concerned about. Getting people obsessed, isn't it? But it just feels worse when it's some big company doing it. Nobody really had access to it. No, I suppose it was never on, was it? That may be it. Disney stuff just wasn't really syndicated. I say syndicated, but you know what I mean. It wasn't like, I don't remember it on telly much. Fantasia at Christmas. I will say though, when The Lion King came out, how old will I have been when Lion King came out? 94, right? I'll have been like 7 or 8. I ate that up. I absolutely went mad for that for some reason. But other than that, I think our grandmother had Lady and the Tramp on VHS, and for some reason we had Fantasia, and I don't know if we ever had access to anything else. I watched Aladdin for the first time when I was leveling on Nostalgia, still doing 2016 or something. All very, very good, we just didn't have access to it. There was Robin Hood at the paper shop. Lion King and Aladdin are still your favourites, yeah. Movie I'll always remember is Fern Gully and their rendition of that one na 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 song. So is Fern Gully Disney as well? My only real cultural knowledge of Fern Gully is that it's the same story as Avatar, the James Cameron film. I think that's the first time I'd heard it when it was compared to that. Is it not Disney now? Oh, you thought it was for a bit. Robin Hood, which is the best one, and any arguments against it are well penned. I remember when we were at Disneyland, in like some sheriff, I was Sheriff of Nottingham, I assume. Whatever the sheriff character is in. Have I done 4 boxes today? No, this will be the other 2, won't it? Oh shit, we've made a full pallet. Whatever the sheriff is in Robin Hood, he came over to the in costume in Disney when we were having breakfast, and the guy like showed up and put his arms out as if to say, "Here I am, are you excited?" And I had no idea. I've never thought about this before, but I wonder if our parents, when we got home, were like, "He didn't enjoy that, we fucked up, we should have known better, we've wasted all this money." That might be why they got divorced, because I didn't. That might be why they got divorced, because I didn't enjoy Disneyland enough. Mum cried for a week. For those that don't know, Gwynblade's my brother, just for the record. Mum loves Disney, but she insists on only riding It's a Small World on repeat. That's not actually like. Is there actually Disney characters in It's a Small World? Like famous like film franchise characters in it or something? I seem to just remember like generic puppets. Or animatronics, whatever you'd call them. Holy fuck, I'm problem as dicks. I've been so locked into whatever we've been talking about. Well, we've only got 2 days of this left at least. That's not far off. Just generic stuff. I mean, that speaks well of the designers or whatever, that it managed to get so noteworthy without having a big names in it to carry it. There's a Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh's not Disney, is it? Who wrote Winnie the Pooh? What's his name? Is that A.A. Milne? A.A. Milne, yeah. Owned by Disney. So did Disney buy the rights to the books? Did they make that is it film? Hey, Santa. What? When I finish with this, I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. Oh, the OG is copyright free, but the red shirt version is Disney. Oh. It did sound strange thinking of Winnie the Pooh and Disney being linked. Santa, what are you doing in here? He's locked me in. He's fucking locked me in. This is... Santa. What if I knocked him out now? What are you even doing? I'm having my P word. Jesus. Oh, yeah, that horror film. I don't know why they make films like that, because surely in the internet age it's going to get loads and loads of press for being like a funny idea, but people aren't going to give much of interest in going to see it, are they? I don't know, it doesn't seem like something that people would spend money on the joke, I don't know. Did they make massive profit on it, so then? Oh, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe memes are more powerful than I thought. What's like profit percentage?
Yritys ostaisi tuolta Leviltä kuule semmosen mökin.
Enough to make a second one with a budget massively ramped up.
Voisiko se pistää kuule verovähennys? Niin. Se on kuule semmonen hyvä idea.
Is this why you created the sub to the Sothan thing and then paid me so much money? Because if you can create like a quote-unquote meme around it and it sells. Genius. I'm not working at Futufon after this probationary period. I've decided, fuck this. Like, I don't mind the action in itself, but it just eats into so much of the rest of the game. But then without this control arm, what rest of the game? I suppose one thing this is good for is giving me at least something to do while I'm waiting another week for this control arm to not appear. So this is what we're doing today, we're fighting. Listen, I'm delirious, I won't remember any of this discussion tomorrow. Whatever you say goes down in history. Could the control arm have fallen through the... Alright, I committed to something there, and I wish I hadn't. Could the... What, you mean the control arm... We actually did get one and it fell through the world? Have I just broke all of these boxes? Have I actually? Well, so you mean the control arm might have actually appeared at some point? But it fell through the world when I was opening it back. I don't know. Maybe go to the dump after work and have a look. Possibly. I mean, it feels like a long shot, Salty, but I think technically it could have happened. But even if it did, it's still shocking that we've only had one, right? It's because given I have about 50 of every other part. I think it's just unlucky, yeah. Okay, well, I regret doing whatever that was on the floor. It's going to be slow for a second. Guy's always pissing. Can't believe Santa trapped me in a toilet with him and then didn't do anything. Not sure what I'd want him to do. Oh dear. Alright, this shift has felt a long time. But we've got 2 more to do and then I don't think I'm ever coming back. Well, I thought he'd maybe threaten me or something, Bear, you know? Given he used to sit outside the shop and call me every name under the sun. Now he doesn't even talk to me. He just locks me in the toilet and stares at a wall. Okay, that one's not wanting to be picked up. There we go. There's got to be a stat when I die, isn't there? How many boxes I've put together. It's going to make me very upset.
No niin, Paku, hengitä rauhassa. Se on kato ihan tavallinen V-Class-videolauta. Ei se pure. Noniin. Kato nyt sitä etupaneelia. Siinä on se luukku keskellä. Yleensä siinä lukee se VHS tai sit siinä on semmonen suoraan.
Alright, I'm flagging. I'm mentally flagging.
Hyvä.
Taas sellaiset olotilat
I'm definitely feeling it today after having a few mid. Mid? What does mid mean? Or is that a translation error?
Käännä se niin, että se kaksompi puoli on alaspäin ja se puoli, missä on se tarrainen
Mild? Are we done? It's 4 PM. Alright, we'll get this box filled and then we'll go. And then, I might actually go to the dump and see if anything did fall through. It's funny, since I got sacked from the taxi job, I don't seem to see much of the map anymore. I was enjoying that. I missed the taxi job. And I reckon I could make the taxi job pay more than this shit. There was a while there where I was taxiing and doing leaflets at the same time. And I felt so accomplished. Where's that gone? But no, I lost the taxi job because I spent like 2 streams without doing one, and the guy fired me. Hello, Dougie. Yes. Do we think much to the new working conditions? New working place? I think everybody's leaving. I can leave soon. Salty, if we go to the dump and there's a load of parts that have fallen through the map, and one of them is a control arm, the piece I need, then you can have 10 marbles at the end. Now, everybody might say that I'm unfair for giving her 10 given she's an orange. And that's true. And there's nothing you can do about it. If we had 10 extra oranges, the greens would still win somehow. Alright, 2 more, and then we can go home. One more. I think Sothan's the one that paid me today for the marbles win, so it would only be a green that loses out anyway. Doggy, I'm leaving work. I'm sick of it. I've done enough for your stupid shit business. I've never been so tempted to punch characters in my summer car than I am in this. Alright, a couple of coffees and we'll go. I'm going to drink this in work's time, of course. Clock out soon. One more and then we'll go clock out. I'll eat the rest of my P word as well. Delicious. and let's go home.
Viisan ihmistä. Mut selvittelee ja palata. Good. Yep.
Right, let's go to the dump. Right, I've got 16 hours banked. So technically, if I have to work 8-hour days, I could just not work for the remaining 2. But are we sure that the time bank of 16 hours it just said there means that I have 2 8-hour days that I can skip? I don't know whether it feels right that it works that way. I mean, technically, I've worked my 40 hours, right? Excuse me, everybody, I appear to have not left the blower on. Lights, please. Wait. This is as loud as the radio will go. I think we've got a radio that's running out of batteries. Shit. Alright, let's go to the dump. It's a long shot, but it's worth a try. Alright, question for you guys that have been around for a long time. What was more boring? Bales or Footufon? Because there was a good 3 weeks during the My Summer Car playthrough where I got the achievement for getting all the bales, and that felt long and arduous. Your X64, you may be right. At least we were out in the world, right? The bales were pretty fun to watch you mess up. Yeah, we were out in the world, we had the sun in our face, drinking beers and eating chips. Seeing some sights. I mean, it was far from fun, but yeah, I think But I think this Futufon job is designed to be soul-crushing, right? That's the point. That's the message we're meant to take from it. We're nearly there though, we're nearly at the end of it, we can do this. But I don't think we're ever going to do it again. There's just no fucking money in this game. Where was I going? Where am I driving to? I was going back to the house, wasn't I? No, we're going to the dump, that's it. Dump and then the house. We got to kill Cousin every now and again, didn't we? During the builds. Again, for those that didn't watch My Summer Car or are unfamiliar with it, there was how many? 30-ish bills, like wrapped, either hay or for silage, just all around the map in the fields, in the cornfields and stuff. And there was a farmer in the north of the map called Trim, who I think is the guy that walks around the care home now. And he requested we collect all the bales because he had heart failure. And you had to pick them up with the forks on the tractor and then take them all the way over to his farm and drop them in the barn. And I think the achievement was like 0.08 or something. People that owned the game had the achievement for it. I was like, oh, we're going to go for that, we've got to do it. Plus I wanted to see what was at the end of it. I remember there was like a secret mission lock behind it as well. The combine retrieval. So he locked an entire vehicle that he'd sat and modelled and made and put all the effort into making drivable with a really complex gear system and stuff. He locked it behind a mission that nobody wanted to do, and nobody did. I wonder how many, like, what percentage of my summer car owners actually took that combine out. I've even driven that thing in the first place. God, that was a slow drive as well. I had to have the mini bike sat on the front of it, if you remember, just in case because I had like ended the stream halfway across the map, and then I had to come back the next day. Ooh, shit. Come on, car, get up this hill. Don't start spinning. Don't start spinning. Whew. Apologies everybody, I'm feeling a bit low energy suddenly, I'm flagging. I didn't sleep too bad, but maybe I managed to sneak an hour of sleep in this afternoon and I'm not somebody that can nap. Still exhausted. I think it's probably COVID. Just based on the fact that my sense of taste went completely and it's not developed into the flu, so I assume it's some legacy COVID strain or something. Not that it really changes much, right? Oh shit. Stop. Right. So, the dump... The dump is where things that fall through the map go. And I'm at the dump now just to check if any components did indeed fall through the map. I think a bonnet fell through the map yesterday while I was playing. There is some shit. No, it's just the bonnet, I think, and some old Q bottles. Which, again, there's no real fucking point in taking anymore, because Q's dead. You certainly don't need to be coming back and picking up Southand's old Q bottles anymore. Yeah, the only thing that fell through the map was this salty, it would appear. Worth checking. Can you still do this? It's beautiful. Chop in 3, 2... No, it's actually impossible to fall off it. Oh god, the frame rate's nice up here. Maybe that's where Topless hid the frame rate, at the top of the world. No, you can't actually fall off it. Yeah, imagine, I was thinking the same. Imagine if it implemented fall damage in the last patch or something, though. Has it crossed anybody else's mind like it's crossed mine? Where, like, if we die, at least we'll get the control arm faster. As if chance works like that, right? Probably end up getting stuck behind some other component that I just can't get my hands on. The amount of times you get physics yeeted into the sky, that would... Yeah, exactly. Like gently walking by the side of the step outside Benjamin's shop back when there was a need for that. I wouldn't mind him putting something in that you need from Benjamin, like something that only he sells. But what? I don't know. Like a reason to visit him. I'm sure something like that's probably coming later on down the line, right? Because I bet all of these characters are going to have a little bit of a story, aren't they? Once the game's expanded a little bit. Because you forget that this is very much a skeleton right now. Okay, let's go home. Let's do some work on the car, I think. Oh. And still no moose sighting, despite driving around all this time. What's fastest way home from here? Probably take the back road, right? Oh shit, and I've got to missed it. Slow down, slow down, slow down. I seem to be resistant to take this back road thanks to certain interactions with family members. But I think in this case it is the fastest. The radio's died. Beautiful. Does this thing have a horn? No. Those games that are lack of horns. Can't have an exclamation mark too when you want to. I was looking at OBS. I saw it for the first time on OBS. Oh, I'm backsetting now. Fuck. I'm falling to pieces. Just want to get well enough for Sunday. For my third trip to Ellen Road in a week. Also, we had a lot of like questioning it and wondering whether or not we should go and visit at certain times and stuff. But now, thanks to the taxi job especially, it's, I think, all but confirmed that Grandma is no longer with us. What's the death music is? That's a good question, actually. Surely the death music is the same, right? Nobody confirm or deny, by the way, we're just querying. The death music has to be the same. It's one of the most, like, memorable parts of the first game, right? Gwynblade thought I was going to say iconic there, and he was about to cut me off, but I've managed to save my inheritance. Yeah, I think Grandma is dead. It still says her surname on the mailbox, but her chair's gone. She no longer calls, obviously. And the taxi drops people off at her house that aren't Grandma. She might just have some gentlemen call us, but I think she's dead. One too many winters. actually looking forward to rallying. It's pissing me off, this control arm situation. She's migrated somewhere south for the winter, yeah. Yeah, she's in, like, Morocco right now. Sat outside someone's house in a sundress. Talking their ear off in a language they don't understand. This is where some brainiac comes in and tells me that Moroccans are actually famous for a high Finnish-speaking contingent in the country. It's their second language. Still no moose. Easy green, good morning. How are we? I've needed the same part for this car for I think a month now, and it just won't. Nobody's selling me it. I'm dying. Change the death music to bagpipes. Ugh, it would have worked when Jiddles died, if nothing else. Am I sounding better? I hope so. Because the sore throat doesn't seem nearly as bad anymore. Which is good. I'm just drained and tired at the moment. I think most of the shit voice was from football, not from whatever COVID or whatever I've got. Oh, steady. Wait, am I going to be able to afford the bills? I've not been back here for a while. Money.
Vittu.
Oh, I can go take some out from the cash machine, can't I? Alright, it's not the end of the world. I'm down to 78 marks, though. If I sit and work on the car for a couple of hours, I might be able to take some phone calls in for some like log jobs and stuff. I think I'm going to work the Thursday, then take the Friday off, maybe? And then we can spend the weekend doing all the log jobs and stuff that we've missed. Oh shit, pressure on button. There we go. Oh my god, I feel terrible. So many piles of scrap. Some Finland FM at this time, alright? Please not the talk show. Well, before we start working on the car, one thing I'm definitely going to have to do is order some parts. The sooner I order the parts, the sooner they get here. The sooner they get here, the sooner I can be disappointed by the lack of control arms. And we can keep the cycle going. Right, then. Alright, which one are we having? Get all the cheap ones. This one. 0, 9, 5, 8, 4, 8, 7, 4. Mina, welcome to the stream. Oh no. Now then. Yeah, I've got a bit more. I'm thinking the reason my voice was so shot was like 95% football. As usual. May I answer the phone, please? Have I rung the wrong number? Come on. Yeah, story's old as time, right? There we go. Hello.
Oliko jotakin asiaa?
Yeah?
No vittu, kun et itse puhu siellä puhelimella, saatana. No,
Yes, mate, yeah.
kyllä se on vielä.
Alright, mate, yeah.
No, laita rahat, niin minä pistän tulemaan.
Hang on, is this add-on even working? This mod? I've got a mod to give more realistic phone call subtitles. What else do I want, actually? I'm going to be careful here, don't I? Rear upper arm. Let's go for that really cheap one. Oh, dear. 9. So instead of it just saying I'll post you the parts, we should get proper subtitles and everything. I've got to stop saying add-on, it's the wow in me. Hey Mina, I forgot to say.
Siunti on Seppä puhelimessa.
Hello.
No hei. Juu, kyllä meillä on. Auton vanhoja osia on myynnissä.
Yes.
Juu, se on Jeesuksen vanha auto.
Alright mate, yeah.
Ei, siis kirjaimellisesti.
Oh,
Se on
Jesus.
hyvin vanha. Niin. Asia selvä sitten.
Sensory overload right now, Mina. Just give me a second.
No kiitos. Ja siunausta teille ja kaikkea hyvää. Hei hei.
What I was saying, Mina, is I caught wind of a new Fresh that came out like last week. And I went and logged on, really excited to confirm that it was a thing. Pure vanilla. 100% one times everything. Progressive patches, all the shit we've missed while playing on Classic. I logged on and there was 75 people online. Shit. I was really hopeful. I thought we're finally going to go back to a proper progressive server, but no. And it is a proper progressive server, but I don't think it looks worth committing to. Dead server fresh when? Another South then. Well, it's our first since what? 2024? Topless needs to add an already gone functionality to the classifieds in a future patch. Already gone in what? Do you mean, sorry, 6-4? You mean with stuff we've already called? If we only hear about it a week after launch, it'll probably not work. Exactly, Mina, yeah. Hello, friend. Yeah, cheers, mate, yeah. Oh, I see 6-4. Yeah, they say, oh, I'm sorry, I already sold it, mate. You should have been quicker. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Put a little bit of urgency into things. So I want this one 201704584. I know, me too. I was like, oh, this is brilliant. I can't wait to confirm this is a thing and then get cracking. I logged on and all my add-ons were there and everything was perfect from the last time we played. And it was on patch 1.4, so it'll have been like all the really early molten core stats and like, wow, I was so excited. And it'll still have been in the level. We could have gone a fucking 10-man dead mines on it and everything. Oh. Alright, mate, yeah.
Hyvä on tavara. Siitä ei ole huoli.
Roger that.
Minä pakkaan hyvin. Laitan tulemaan. Kiitos,
Got it.
moi.
Cheers. Bye. Good. Okay. This one. It's slightly more expensive than what I usually pay, but worth it. 856335. 1.4 is when you first joined stuff, then yeah. Oh shit, that was quick. Hello. Yes, I will. So who is going there? I see. Yes, hold on. Hold. I'll do it like that, alright? I'll do it. Alright, thank you, bye. Okay. Yeah, alright, mate. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we're flying through these numbers at least. So, not that one. Slightly expensive. This one, definitely. 08496 480. I'm hardly going to get any time to work on the frigging car at this rate. I need to go to work soon. But this might be our last day on the job, because I think I'm going to leave Futrafon. It just takes up too much time. I have to spend this long extended periods with no money. Archbishop Benedictus staged a temporary coup and has taken the title of NPC leader of Stormwind City from Highland Bolvar. Horde seeking to take out the leader of Stormwind should focus their efforts on Benedictus for the duration. These changes will remain until the next content patch when High Lord Bolvar reclaims his rightful throne. Do you recognise that from all our progressive server times, Mina? Benedictus is the guy that stands at the foot of the altar in the cathedral, right? I don't remember that. Huh. Maybe it's not something the servers replicate. Mate, answer the phone, you're killing me. For the love of God, answer the phone. For those that don't know what's happening, I am ordering every random box. In the hopes of getting the one piece I need, and I'm about 100 hours into this run, literally, needing only one remaining piece, an upper front control arm, and I can't get it. Oh. If it was anyone other than Sothan, I'd call bullshit. Eric, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think I've got COVID. It's a bit of a throwback, right? Eric, are you well? I'm just trying to order something from this stupid fucking magazine. 08496 480. I will say though, my sense of taste had gone completely yesterday, and that was worrying. But I can taste this ginger beer right now. We don't know Easy Green. See, my lead thought was maybe you could call, like, or go to Alcarion, but he only sells specific parts, like the parts he used to sell, but like mostly just engine components and bits and bobs. He doesn't sell like structural things. And it's the control arms, like part of the front suspension that I desperately need. So I can't even, like... Hello? I'm going to send those to you. There's no point in complaining if you don't like them. I wasn't going to. Unless there's a control arm in it. Yeah, no. Throw them in the lake for all I care. It's frozen, pal. I don't know if you've noticed. Eric A. Well. Good morning. Right, two more, and then we're done. 09384 568. Two more. So what I'm doing at the moment is to find this part, because you'll see there's control, like there's a rear control arm. There was some others, weren't there? This guy's selling bumbers. So none of these actually sell them, so I'm having to buy the random like boxes and just disappoint myself. They might actually Easy Green, yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking of a place to dump everything. We'll have a big clean up at some point. Maybe when I've, as I say, when I've. Hello. Good, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. And then random junk for the rivet. 011663379. Last one. There must be some way of getting rid of other parts other than the flea market. Because the flea market takes absolutely ages. Hello? Congratulate me on what? You better have good news for me about the control arm that's in this box. Oh, fucking, I feel dizzy. Alright, that's all the parts ordered. Good. Let's work on all our stats, I suppose. Radio's gone off. Brilliant. Is it like the TV used to be, where it like plays the national anthem and then just disappears? Oh, it's back on. What time are we on? Oh, we've got like 13 minutes or something, and then we're playing marbles. Lovely. Oh, yeah. I'm ready to die. We've got to look after Kelvin tomorrow as well. Mr. Telly going off at night. I mean, how nice would it be if, like, all electronic devices just went off at 8 PM? Like, you can't deny, like entertainment devices, you can't deny that would be pretty good for society. Does it lack the freedoms that we all want to make our own choices? I get all of that. But it would be better for society. Just, yeah, I suppose we'd have to raid on a Sunday afternoon or something. It's the only time I get to play video games. But it would be a net positive for society. Saying you'd have to not play video games, imagine. Look where it's got me. Yeah, what's that Australian ban going on social media? It's kids under 16 just aren't allowed it, right? I know there'll be like 10% of them will use VPNs and... But baby out with the bathwater, I wonder how it's actually going. Screen breaking, yeah, exactly. It'd be perfect time for that, right? Shall I make some coffee? Yeah, let's make some coffee. Somebody write coffee really, really big. You get extra points if you type the words coffee really, really big. Or if you write Kafifi or whatever. I'm sure someone's going to write that. Satan, thank you very much. So when I go and work on the car, at least I can find out that it's almost like I knew somebody would, Augur, is it not? Paula, welcome to the stream. Augur, good afternoon. See, this is the anti-low-hanging fruit, right? We're here to all raise each other's standards. Truer words. Must be some kind of fortune-telling shit. And I'm not making the obvious joke there, Augur. You're not going to make me. Sit by. Oh yeah, we were halfway to putting the engine in the car yesterday, weren't we? I hate this game. If I had a front upper control arm, I'd love it. But as it stands, I hate it. And the fact that because the suspension's not complete, I can't put the four wheels on it. Because the four wheels aren't on, the car won't sit still. And because the car won't sit still, it gets stuck in the fucking pit. And because it gets stuck in the pit, I have to push it out. And because I have to push it out, it flips all over the place. And look at the state of... Hell, a double swore there. That was impressive. Right. I almost got the car the engine installed yesterday. Now I'm fairly sure I'm missing parts. Oh god, shit's down there. But we're going to get it to look like a car briefly. The second I get like loads of money, I'm going straight to Alkirion and I'm going to pay him to fix the bodywork. But again, I can't do any of this shit without the upper control arm. If you were a bull that was designed to attach an engine to a car, what size would you be? I think it's attaching that to that. might want to be a smidge lower. Who's asking about bolt sizes now? Slightly different context, but thank you very much. Coffee's not even done. Keep spamming coffee, or you'll burn my house down. Why did that happen? That's fucked me off, that. That might explain why it wasn't going in, because it might have been visually low enough to go in the car, but it might have been physically at the very top of the hoist. Top of the hoist? Hoist of top of the... No. Hoist critical. There's rockers all over the floor and stuff. I think it was to be up one from there, and then scooted forward a smidge. There. We've got the bastard. 12? 12! Well, whatever else happens today, we can say we now have the engine mounted in the car. It's not been a wasted stream. Well, I mean, we've been working and doing all that stuff, but that's big. That's pretty important. Almost ready to take it on the road. It would be if I had a fucking control arm. What time is it? I've got work in the morning, haven't I? Oh my god, I'm going to get about 4 hours sleep then set off to work again. I think this next one might be my final day at Futufon though. I'm not going back. You can't make me. I'm gonna get made redundant, I think. I wonder how you get fired though. Should we go in and punch Dougie? We'll get fired, which is exactly what we want, and it'll be like cathartic. Yeah, let's go punch Dougie. Let's go piss up Santa's back, like he seemingly wanted me to do earlier. I hate this car. But it's got the engine in it now. I've not been to prison. That's a good point, actually. I've not been to prison yet. Oh, yeah. I've been forgetting that every time I sleep, they might come and arrest me. Where is the... Why is there only one visible hoist thing? Oh, I see. Okay, so it's correct. Where's the bolt for this then? There. Let's see if I can get this off. Or should I sleep and end up in prison? Hang on, I'm going to test that now. Right, I need to do this correctly though, don't I? It is 10 to 1. And I want to get up at, what, 6 o'clock for work? We'll maybe get up at 5 in this instance, because we can do the rest with coffee, can't we? Alright, I might go to prison here. Just pray that I don't. It's set for 5.
Ai, ai, ai.
Okay, we've escaped the long arm of the law in this instance. Bed at 1 and awake at 5 is intense. You've got a full-time job in this fucker, Eric. I don't know if you've been here when I've been working a shift. You have to pack chargers at a Nokia alternative. It's miserable. The police are still out having breakfast. Mind right, welcome to the stream. Have you been ill? Where's that attached to? It's something here, isn't it? Alright, I'll spend the last couple of minutes just trying to get these bolts undone and then see if we can get the hoist out. Let's start. What were they again? What were the hoist bolts? There were 10 in the first game. Is there 10 in there? They are. Right, so that's one of the hoist bolts undone, and what? How? What? Ladies and gentlemen, the engine is installed. I still don't have the suspension piece I need, so it's not going anywhere at the moment, but one thing we are doing is building towards the point where we could have it running, even if I can't move in it because of the fucking missing link. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty significant. No? Alright, what time have I got left? 60 seconds. Let's see if I can stick the gearbox in. I'm not going to actually fit it, bolt it, but I'll stick it and see if it'll go in. Right, are you ready to accept the gearbox now, Mr. Rivet? Holy fucking no, apparently not. It might be that the drive shaft has to go in another time, right? But the gearbox will eventually go in here. Like maybe the drive shaft's in too early or something, but I don't want to accept it. Holy Jesus. Okay, alright. Trouble is, I still can't fucking play the bastard over the weekend to, like, farm phone calls and stuff, can I? Because obviously it's the last day at Futufon tomorrow. Unless I just work loads of days at Futufon off stream. Given that our thoughts of Fresh have died. Right, that's going to do it. Today, we didn't get arrested. But we did mount the engine. Whether it's complete and needs taking out again, I don't know. But the engine is technically mounted. What's that, Mindrank? You died last Sunday. Failed cardio vet. What, have you had some heart problem, Mindrank? You was incubated till Tuesday and you're still in hospital for it. Is that true, Mindrank? Shit. Charles, welcome to the stream as well. I will, don't worry, I'll be in prison next week. Oh, I can't play anyway, can I? Because I'm going to be in prison. I'm going back to ask, Mindrank, are you getting through it? Are you coming out the other end? Shit. You technically died last Sunday. That's wild. Yeah, when you say I'm saying easy, I thought it was my winter car related. That being said, I am. That's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you all for joining. I'll be here tomorrow with Sons of the Forest. And back on Monday with my winter car. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Intubated. I mean, there's a lot here that I don't fully understand, Mindrank. But I hope you're pulling through somewhat. Woof. So what kicked that off, do you know? Right, I'll see you all on Monday for more My Winter Car. Yeah, I'm glad you're still with us, absolutely. And let's play some marbles, shall we, before we go? I want to be in golf. I mean, I can see that, Mindrank, yeah. Alright, welcome to the new followers and everything today. Thank you all for joining. I'll see you all on Monday for more My Winter Car. But for now, those of you in the Discord, let's play some marbles, shall we? Pick a winner. Sons of the Forest tomorrow. Dougie the Forest sequel, if you remember, with Kelvin. How long are you going to be in for, Mindray? I won't be in golf, fucking hell. Right, for those that don't know, the Doomhaus Discord is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. The green names and the orange names don't like each other and compete at the end of every stream to determine who gets to have the bragging rights for each day. If you would like to take part in today's marbles, all you must do is of course be in the Discord and type the password when I give it. I will give you a marble, and if yours gets to the end first, person of the century of the day. Golden name, point for your team. And currently the team scores are sat square at 31 to 31 each. It's been a much tighter year than the last one ended. If you're in the Doomhaus Discord and you'd like to take part in today's marbles, you must simply type the password in chat now, and the password is engine. Go. Taxlight, welcome to the stream. It depends how good. Yeah, oh god, yeah, I forgot that side of everything. Your minor setback and already thrown in the towel. Cats for the greens. Wait, what setback? Azar for the greens. Lundios for the greens. Welcome to the stream. Salty for the oranges. Polar for the greens. Dougie. Suggy. Dougie. Dougie for the greens. Dagslap for the oranges. Carry on, good morning for the oranges. Cold Cuts, good morning for the oranges. Can't type today. Kelly for the greens. Eric for the greens. Schmitz, good morning for the oranges. Siddles, good afternoon for the oranges. Bear for the greens. 664 for the greens. Sothan for the greens. Trim for the greens. Easy Green for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Auger for the greens. Chaz for the greens. Shaggy Dan for the oranges. Fisty for the greens. 12, good afternoon for the oranges. And Marnrock for the oranges. 25 marbles enter the race. First person to pick a number 2 is a piece of go. Yeah, it's like back at turn of the year numbers. I think people are realising that Eurovision's coming up and they need to get above that line. Eric says 1. Right, we have Kat, Cesar, Lundy, Salty, Polar, Dougie, Taxlack, Alkirion, Cold Cuts, Kelly, Eric, Schmitz, Siddles, Bear, 6-4, Sothan, Trim, Easy Green, Mina, Auger, Chaz, Shaggy Dan, Fisty, 12, and Marnrat. 10 oranges then and 15 greens. Eric says 1. 1 press of the rep. Eric, can we pick a different level? This level stinks. Just a different level? Just a little press? Just another one? Yeah, reroll. Good. Level is hard landing. 25 marbles enter and we're going 3, 2, 1. Did you forget me? You're in, I think, yeah. Ah, Kitten just missed out. Shit. Ah, Kitten. You would have won this as well. Alright, Aqua's the record holder. 25 marbles enter, and we go in 3, 2. That's good. Is Siddles in? Yeah, you're in, Siddles. Stupid hospital Wi-Fi. How's things, Kitten? Kitten and Mind, right? Struggling at the moment and in the hospital. What is this? What's happened to the orange camp? There's me feeling like this. And if the best ofs are anything to go by, Mina's been ill for about 3 years. I would have had this one. First point of the year, shit up a wall, I know, right? Well, Cold Cuts is going to get his second... Oh, not him. Nah, come on. Can we have somebody we like to be person of the century of the day instead of Auger? Oh, there's a lot of green here, though. Auger's got... What a stunt from Auger. Is he just going to take the lead and win this? Cold cuts, go! Bang for the oranges. Oh god, Azar's here as well. Can cold cuts get a bit more speed? That's too much speed, arguably. Somebody's going to come up behind at speed. Cold cuts, go. This could put the oranges back in the lead. He's got a terrible angle. Dougie gets through here and he's won it. Oh, Dougie's bobbled. So, not Sothan. No, somebody will like. I said somebody will like, not so. Oh. Alright. The crown comes off Pat. Goes on to Sothan, and the Greens retake the lead for the 235th time this year. Sothan, now on 2 points, has made a good claim for his Eurovision entry. Stupid fucking Greens. Right, I'm off to lay down. Mind right, genuinely, from the bottom of my dirty black heart. I hope you're on the mend, and I hope it goes well. And I'm terribly disappointed that you're not going to make golf. Right, that's going to do it for me. Mind right, get well soon. I love you all. Thank you for joining. I apologise for this week. It's been a bit off and on, but we're getting through it. Zothan, congratulations. You're all very lovely. You're very lovely. Greens, congratulations. Back in the lead, but only 1 point in it. Tomorrow, we do stream number 2 of Sons of the Forest. We're going to go back and make sure Kelvin's alright. Hopefully, if I'm well enough for it anyway. But for now, I'm getting out of here. Keep an eye out for people that might be live in the Doomhaus. Let's have a look, see if there's anybody live. I haven't really got the energy to go in and do a proper raid, but nobody's live anyway, so that makes things easier. Keep an eye out for anybody that might be live later on. I love you all very much. You're all very lovely. Everybody, congratulations to Sothan. Good work, everybody. Not Kevin, Kelvin. Anyway, I'll be back there tomorrow. Thank you for everything, everybody. I'm going. Mind right, genuinely, get well soon. I love you all. But for now, Tiddles, Kitten, Eric, Auger, Mind right, Azar, Eric, Cold Cuts, Cats, Paula, Easy Green, Dougie, and everybody else that's been in today. I love you all. But I'm off. Oh, I feel like shit. Whew. Eric's final word is either feel better, everyone, or Sothan's choice. Fucking hell, I didn't even get a chance to mute my mic without coughing.